Jadel.
So we're here in your living room and we're so grateful for being allowed. And thank you so much for opening up your beautiful house. So before I ask you a few questions, can you tell us a bit about yourself?
Okay, I'm Jadel and Nabilie. I'm a student of computer science and computer studies. I'm a third year student of medical biology.
First question is, what comes to your mind when you hear the word survive?
Survive. The first thing that comes to my mind is the book of Charles Darwin, which means the survival of the fittest, that every organism aims to survive.
What do you do to survive in the LSU?
In DLSUD, as a student, which have a quota, grade or maintaining GPA, I aim to have a proper time management skill to finish all my works and my homeworks and all of my studies in a given time frame, as well as valuing the word collaboration. I didn't stop having a social life because having connections as well to your friends and to your classmates is important in order to survive.
As a normal student in the LSUD, have you ever faced something so challenging and you use your wits and knowledge just to solve this problem?
Yes, most of the time. Because I might say that I'm not just a full-time student. Sometimes I help in our business, and um, not focusing only to my studies is a great task or a rigorous task that sometimes I don't complete my sleep or just to finish one task on homeworks. Then especially when I created my thesis, that's a hard part of being a college student, the thesis part.
What are the things that you hate the most in the school if there was one?
They say that we cannot please anyone, everyone. Just like our professors sometimes, they cause us a lot of stress, which all of the students will hate the most, especially when they give us a failing mark. I mean, even if we did our best, then sometimes our prof didn't understand why we just got that score, or sometimes they didn't give us the proper lessons. I mean, they will give us the overview, but they didn't teach us in a way, in a manner that we will be more interested and motivated to understand what they are teaching.
Can you give us some advice to cope with stress?
First is we must aim to sleep. Yeah, because sleeping is important so that we could refuel our energy and avoid stress. In addition to that, we must avoid toxic people. When they gave us more problems, yeah, that's the time. Oh, I should not talk to that person anymore because the stress in our schools, in our schoolwork is already enough, and added by another toxic people is not a good thing for us students.
How do you handle those regular students who are not participating in a project or group work?
Yeah. Sometimes I'm also an irregular student and I'm not staying within my blocks section, but I have no records that I didn't help my other classmates. But I have experienced that some of the irregs don't bother at all. They don't have any initiative. If that's the case, first of all, you must talk to that person. What's make him or her don't participate to the schoolworks, and if she or he didn't open up, is this the time that you will talk to your prof? Ask your prof what is the proper way or advice to handle that person.
So, what you would want to say to students who will be attending college?
Yeah. Um, Most of us go to college just for the diploma, to have a BS, to have a BA, so that we can have a good career and high salaries. But um, diploma is diploma, and college is more than that. College is the path in which which we meet new people, new friends that would help us to be successful in the future. Not just that, not just the friends and professors, the classmates, but also the lifelong skills that we will learn inside that will help us in the outside the walls of our institution.
What do you think will be the benefits of this training program entitled How to Survive in DLSUD specifically to the students?
Yeah. This program, How to Survive in the LSUD, will help every students that will undergo college to become more better person, to face it in a more confident way, and to finish the college degree in a successful manner.
Last question is, could you give us an advice to students who are struggling in this school? DLSUD?
Okay, advice for those who struggle in DLSUD. Um, I think every one of us will come to the point that we will struggle, and those struggle moments is the key that will help us to go along the way if ever we go outside, if ever we face the real world. So if we find time to meditate or to understand more how we will finish that struggle moment, to aim to stop that struggle moment and just go to the positive side and be more aware of what is waiting for your dreams, what is your aspiration, will help you to finish college and yeah, survive.
Yes. So thank you for advice and thank you for exerting your time to us,
Yes, no problem.
Miss Adelia. So we know that a lot of people who heard your story will continue to be inspired by you, specifically to the students who want to survive in DLSU. So thank you.
You're welcome, no problem.